So without quorum, we were unable to formally approve the minutes, but I had circulated the minutes of the December meeting, which was the last time that this commission formally met with quorum. If anyone had any changes or edits or corrections, please let me know. And then hopefully when we meet in April, we'll be able to. So without quorum, we were unable to formally approve the minutes. But a little feedback there.
We're good.
Okay, so if anyone has any changes to the December minutes, just let me know, and before April, I'll correct them, and then we'll be able to hopefully have a full quorum in April and approve the minutes, move into the spring, and tackle the important business before the commission. The second item, the annual Human Rights Recognition Reception Subcommittee.
Yep, that would be me, Commissioner Shelley. I'm still waiting to talk with Chair Moore about getting that running. I think the holidays may have slowed that somewhat, but it is still a thing that's going to be done. I had sent Chair Moore an email about a potential Zoom event, so just waiting for his feedback on that.
And when will we be looking to schedule the program?
That depends on the email response, and it should be a fairly quick process, just as long as it's all signed off and set up. But as it's virtual, it won't need a whole lot of design schematics, that sort of thing from us. So as soon as it's signed off on, it should be a quick turnaround.
If there's any way that either I or our fellow commissioners can help, just please reach.
Will do.
So for the equity agenda annual report, item 3, I know the report had been submitted to City Hall, I believe either the end of December or the beginning of January, I think right around Christmas time. For our executive director, are there any updates from the city in terms of actions or next steps or review?
Yes, so we
have proposed.
Yeah, so we submitted the document to Common Council last week. So I am awaiting review from Common Council to see if they have any remarks to what was written. Both the report and the recommendations from the committee have been submitted.
I know Vice Chair Love was intimately involved in the drafting and the submission of the report. So when we meet in April, we'll be able to at least all connect on that. Were there any other updates from City Hall that might be of interest to us? Or?
That was it.
Okay. Community education. I think the chair of that committee actually do have. Actually, after this, I will check to see if, at least through my day job at the Bar Association, we have any upcoming programs that might be of interest to the general public. In the fall of last year, our association, we actually still have a task force on racism, social equity in the law, which produced several public forums that were shared with the commission. And I think a good number of people from the city attended them. At least through that avenue, should there be any other programming, I'll keep everyone up to date. Then I guess if there's any topics for programs which we might want to produce ourselves, any ideas, reach out to me, and I will connect with our chair and vice chair before the April meeting to see what their preference and direction are in the charge for this. That's really it in terms of the action items here. Yes, for my fellow commissioners on the line, were there any questions or new business or comments or anything that we should discuss? I mean, we can't take any formal action, but we can still at least develop ideas and brainstorm on things.
Hi, this is Valerie. I don't have any questions or concerns right now at this point. I know that the first person I spoke, I didn't get your name, said that she sent information to the chair, but I just wanted to know, when we send information to the chair, are we also sending it to the co-chair? Because we don't know the length of time that the chair is taking to review it and maybe not even know that he has it. And so that they can stay connected with information, and one could follow up with the other.
Sure, so that sounds good. Chair Moore and I were the award ceremony subcommittee, but I can certainly forward it to Vice Chair Love. I don't see a problem with that. And disseminate from there, I suppose.
For our colleagues from the city, I mean, obviously right now we're meeting via Zoom. Is there an anticipation on when we'll be able to have an in-person meeting? I mean, is this?
We can actually have in-person meetings now.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Because I'm just thinking from at least my perspective, I think from my perspective and the perspective of most of our, I'm not sure for Commissioner Alexander Mosley, but I think for Commissioner Evers and Shelley, we joined during COVID, so I've never actually met.
Okay.
So
No, yeah, I believe we can have in-person meetings now. I believe it's also your preference to whether you want to keep the Zoom or just transition completely over to in-person. So you can just, let me know and I can arrange what I need to do from here.
Defer to our chair, or co-chair chair and our vice chair, but I think it would be nice, at least as hopefully this COVID situation begins to improve even more, that we can gather as colleagues and at least meet each other face to face. Right. Anything else, commissioners?
This is Valerie again. I have another question. If we resume to having in-person meetings, is there a possibility that at that meeting we could also have Zoom? Because I'm not sure if everybody will, come out. There's still some people that's a little scared about the COVID, the pandemic, whatever it is. But if we start to be, I don't personally have a issue with it, but I'm just making a suggestion that maybe we should still have Zoom available, even if we're meeting in person, for those that don't want to come out around people.
So I think it'd be a little difficult trying to navigate Zoom simultaneously with an in-person meeting. I'll do some research on my end, but I believe the in-person meetings that I have seen, they've all strictly been in person with the dais, and the only part that is virtual is the live stream to the public. But I'll do some research and get back to you on it.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think certainly having the meetings be as accessible as possible trumps any considerations of, seeing people face to face. And Zoom definitely makes it a lot easier to just hop on and to learn and to, ensure that everyone's comfortable too. I think that's it. I can't take a motion to adjourn because we haven't even officially met, but I will, before the April meeting, I'll circulate the minutes from the December meeting, and hopefully we have a quorum. Are there any updates from the city in terms of filling the vacancies on the commission?
I've sent over the request to Common Council. I haven't heard back from them yet. So that's something else I'm going to follow up on.
And then per the city code, we require 6 out of the 9 commissioners for quorum, right?
Yes,
And that would require Common Council amendment to change?
correct. Or at least a majority, I believe.
Right. Seems like we're.
I think we can do 5.
Yeah. Seems like the last 3 meetings we've been right on. We've had 4, but we just had one more person to be able to do it. But
Yep.
okay, well, I'll make an unofficial motion to adjourn this unofficial meeting. Anyone like to second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Hi.
Aye.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you to our executive director and to our, to our assistant corporation counsel for all the help they give to the commission. See everyone in April, hopefully.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Have a good night.
Have a
Have
good
a good
night.
night, everyone.